Oscillating multi-tools can feel like vibration monsters when trying to cut or sand. The Makita XGT 40V Oscillating Multitool takes vibration nearly out of the equation. Let me introduce you to one of the lowest vibrating oscillating multi-tools on the market. Here's the Makita XGT 40V Max GMT01 Oscillating Multitool. If you're familiar with the Makita 18V LXT Oscillating Multitool, the new XGT version will be very familiar to you as it's put together with the same technology and form factor. Makita is taking their much-loved LXT line of 18V based tools and moving them over to the newer 40V based XGT line, which is a good thing if you're looking for more power or runtime. For me, oscillating multi-tools have been my go-to tool for doing all kinds of random tasks. I'm talking about things like grout removal and mortar removal from under tile, detail sanding, and maybe some difficult reach places in furniture refinishing. Talking about cutting drywall to put in an old work box, or just simply undercutting door jambs so that I can put my laminate flooring underneath the edge to get a nice final look. So what makes this tool so special? One of the biggest issues with oscillating multi-tools is their vibration. And Makita has all but solved this dilemma with the design of their multi-tool system. If you notice, the battery in the head of the tool seemed to float inside the outer housing. While I normally don't disassemble tools, curiosity got the better of me and I had to see what was inside. It was just as I thought. The entire motor, battery, and cutting head end is all vibration isolated from the handle in what Makita is calling AVT, or anti-vibration technology. Think of the insides as free-floating. One of the small drawbacks of the anti-vibration technology is that while the tool is fairly compact, it is a little bit fatter, has a little bit larger profile than other tools on the market, and all of this is because we need to house that anti-vibration technology inside. The good news here is that the power switch for the tool uses a slide switch and a speed dial that gives a range of 10,000 to 20,000 OPM, rather than a variable speed trigger. These types of controls allow for more ways to position your hands in order to use a tool since you don't have to hold a trigger, therefore making the larger profile not really that big of a deal. Over the years, there have been a number of different blade attachment styles. This particular model uses Starlock Max, which is actually the highest performing Starlock type system. The Makita is compatible with all the Starlock varieties too. What Starlock does is gives a 3D clamping surface between the blade and the tool. This gives a very positive connection which minimizes vibration and maximizes the transfer of power and torque. The Makita version of Starlock Max is not quite tool-free, but is almost there and only requires the removal and installation of the pin that holds the blades in place once the side lock handle is open and closed. For testing, I ran the Makita XGT 40V Oscillating Multitool through our standard set of tests that tries out different types of materials and blades in our test rig. The whole idea of the test rig is to try to find a baseline for how the tool performs with materials like yellow pine, oak, nail-embedded pine, half-inch CPVC pipe, half-inch copper pipe, and half-inch EMT metal conduit, and even half-inch threaded rod. We use a brand new appropriate blade for each material, and we're mostly interested in how fast the cuts are made. In almost every instance, when we compare the Makita 18V model we previously tested, the new 40V XGT model was faster, which was what we would expect with the upgraded battery platform and its 3.6 degrees of oscillation arc. There's a lot to like with the Makita XGT 40V Oscillating Multitool, and if you're moving into the XGT 40V line, this is something you're going to want to pick up. The Makita XGT 40V Oscillating Multitool might just become my new favorite multi-tool. I especially appreciate the low vibration control and how easy it is to change to Starlock Max. This tool comes with a 3-year warranty, retails for about $249 as a tool only, and currently is not available in its kit form. You should be able to pick up this tool anywhere Makita tools are sold, like Home Depot or Acme Tools online. I'd love to know your thoughts on the Makita XGT 40V line of tools. What's your thought on this tool in particular? Leave me a comment below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, do that so you don't miss out on our next video. And as always, thanks for watching.